to another edition of Biloxi A to Z, the insider's guide to what's happening in Biloxi. This is being recorded for Friday, February 2nd, 2024. The February issue of B News Monthly has arrived. We'll take a look at the latest issue. King cakes will be the theme for the Biloxi Shuckers next season. We'll tell you more about it. We'll also take a look at Patford's first day on the job. And we'll see what the weather is forecast for this weekend and have a list of some events taking place in Biloxi this weekend. We begin with the February issue of B News Monthly. The newsletter has arrived in Biloxi mailboxes and is now available for anyone to view online at biloxi.ms.us. The issue includes a list of Mardi Gras parades and routes, a look back at carnival traditions on the coast, details on the Ward 7 special election set for February 27th, winter weather safety tips, a look at the newest members of the Biloxi Fire Department, and a reminder about Patford EMS being in full service. The February issue also includes a look at the happiest time of year, the latest from the Biloxi Shuckers, and columns from Keesler Air Force Base, Biloxi Sports, the Infrastructure Report, Random Notes, the Community Calendar, and the Back in the Day History column. The BTV February schedule is also part of the issue and includes a look at the Biloxi Cooks episode and the recipe. You can see the newsletter online by going to the Biloxi's website at biloxi.ms.us and by clicking here, or go directly to biloxi.ms.us/bnews. The Biloxi Shuckers announced on Wednesday that the team would take on a new alternate identity for 4 games in the 2024 season. The team would transfer into the Biloxi King Cakes and wear specialty hats and jerseys for 4 games, which will be May 11th, June 15th, June 13th, and August 13th. Visit the Biloxi Shuckers website online at biloxishuckers.com for more details. Patford EMS took over as Biloxi's newest EMS service on Monday morning around 10:45 a.m. On their first day, the company, now embedded in several Biloxi fire stations, answered 31 calls for service by midnight. And within the first 36 hours, they had answered a total of 81 calls for service, with an average response time of around 8 minutes. During that time frame, there was a minimum of 8 advanced life support ambulances on the road, with 2 basic life support ambulances and 2 quick response vehicles. So that totals about 20 EMTs and paramedics in service within the first 36 hours. The next Biloxi City Council meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, February the 6th at 6:30 in the evening. Visit online and click here to see the agenda.
The forecast calls for a high probability of rain for the majority of the weekend. The highs are expected to be in the low 60s, dropping into the upper 40s at night. The annual Children's Mardi Gras Walking Parade makes its way through downtown on Saturday. Late registration is available from 9 to 9:45 a.m. at the parade start, so come on down. This year's theme is Leaving You Spellbound, and it celebrates how you feel when you're left spellbound by a famous place that you have seen. The parade begins at 10 a.m. under the I-110 overpass on Howard Avenue. It travels east on Howard Avenue and turns south on Lemieux Street, ending at Biloxi City Hall. The Gulf Coast Carnival Association has teamed up with the Gulf Coast Running Club to present the annual Run for the Beads 5K. This event begins at the Gulf Coast Mardi Gras Museum located at 792A Howard Avenue. Late registration begins 1 hour before run time at the Mardi Gras Museum. It's time once again for the annual parade at Point Cadet Pavilion in Biloxi this year. The crowned King and Queen of Biloxi will lead the way through with the other 4-legged parade participants with thousands of cheering fans. Biloxi Youth Baseball and Softball registration is Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon at the Donald M. Snyder Senior Community Center located at 2520 Pass Road. Registration is open to ages 4 to 12 for baseball and 5 to 15 for softball. For more information, visit biloxi.ms.us/PR. Rodeo's biggest superstars compete for $150,000 in cash and prizes at the PCA Finals. Competitions include bareback, bronco riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum all weekend. One of America's most popular comedians, Rodney Kerrigan, Shows how good times can happen when country meets comedy. See Rodney Carrington perform both Friday and Saturday night at the Beau Rivage Resort and Casino. Tickets to this event and all of the events mentioned are available by visiting the various venues' websites. And to see a list of what's happening throughout the month, you can always check out the Biloxi Community Calendar in the new February issue of B News Monthly. It can also be viewed on the city's website by clicking here.
We leave you today with some views from the waterfront. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next week.